being asked to become fully present into the now moment, instead of thinking about what was in the past or what's going to come, what's going to happen, because the future, of course, is just a series of now moments, which is why it is so important to be fully present in the here and now. As we step forward on our path, it is so important to have discernment, to know what is our flow, what is really aligned with our soul's path, or what is just habit, something that is so regular and familiar that we think it's our flow. But of course it's not necessarily ours. It could be just habit, someone else's expectations, things that, unconscious thought patterns. But actually what is our flow is when the synchronicities happen, when we feel joyful, the anticipation of what is to come, when we feel like we are absolutely living life on purpose, and that everything is feeling like it's just a one door opening after another. And that can be in just small moments, or it can be in over a longer period of time. But the point when everything in you feels joyful and relaxed and happy, and just that sense of luminous presence, because that is what we are being asked to be. We are being asked to be beacons of light. We are being asked to express our creativity. We are being asked to express our sovereignty. We are being asked to shine and to hold and anchor the light for this time on this planet. So one of the best ways of having discernment is to have good boundaries. And one of the beautiful gifts that the beautiful rose has is how we can have our own boundaries, really, really good boundaries. And I will go into this meditation, which I invite you to close your eyes or watch the beautiful images on this video, and then receive the wisdom and the grace from the beautiful rose. I invite you to close your eyes and just become aware of your breath, allowing each in-breath and each out-breath to become softer as you allow yourself to relax even more. And let your in-breath go to anywhere that feels a little uncomfortable or tense. And as you breathe into that place, just let go and feel yourself becoming more present with yourself in a deep sense of relaxation. You are in a beautiful rose garden, so many colors. Just notice the shapes, the perfumes, the colors, the magnificence of these beautiful roses, and how you feel in this rose garden. You find one rose in particular that is so beautiful, that makes you feel fully present, feeling the alignment between your heart and your soul, becoming aware of the light within your heart. And as you are with this rose, this deep sense of peace gentleness, a gracefulness washes over you, and a feeling of love grows from within the rose of your heart, that beautiful, sacred, divine rose of your heart blossoms and shines. And this sense of knowing your inner light, feeling fully present, your sovereign power of your present, helps you to feel that as you step forward, the flow that you are in is like walking on a deep carpet of rose petals. So soft, so fragrant, and a path that is so clear for you to follow. And this feeling of stepping forward on your clear rose petal path, you may be feeling confident, present, inspired, maybe whole and full of love. Just notice how you feel. And this is how you feel, how your alignment with your heart and your soul helps you be in your flow, with beautiful synchronicities, doors opening, people arriving at just the right moment, opportunities creating, ideas coming to you. That beautiful feeling of ease and grace in your flow, that you are really present and in your sovereignty. This rose is your powerful and beautiful ally. She shows you when you are in your flow and in full alignment. And she can also help you to know when something is out of alignment, or perhaps you are not being present or in your flow, or perhaps someone is transgressing a boundary, or perhaps there isn't a fair exchange of energy, or perhaps a situation or a person is demanding too much of you. And perhaps if it is something that is familiar or has happened many times, you don't always notice that it's not quite in your alignment or in your flow. And this beautiful rose helps you to know by showing you her own boundaries. The thorn of the rose is her own boundary, to stop people taking advantage of her, approaching her without respect, maybe getting too close. And the gift that the rose offers to you is to imagine that you are surrounded by the thorns of the rose as your boundary. So if you think about a recent situation or maybe a current situation, perhaps with other people or in a relationship, or maybe something in the family, whatever it is, something where you have been feeling sad or vulnerable, or perhaps criticized, or maybe drained of energy. Maybe you're aware that you feel that in one particular chakra. And just give yourself love. You can say to yourself, I give myself love. I give myself love. And I receive this love. And now imagine that you and the rose are one, and her thorns are giving you such a strong shield of protection so that you know you are safe. And if you imagine that same situation and how it is different when you feel so protected that your boundaries cannot be transgressed, just notice what is different. Maybe it's about how you feel, or maybe the situation or the other person changed their behavior towards you. And maybe you don't feel so vulnerable or triggered or drained of energy or frightened or anxious. So if you imagine that same situation and how the boundaries of the thorns of the rose help you to view it and to see it differently and to feel different and more in your power. The rose and her thorns helps you to have strong boundaries so that you can be in your flow by being fully present and in alignment with your heart and soul's wisdom. And now, imagine that beautiful path ahead of you, covered in a deep carpet of rose petals. And you are in your full alignment, your sovereign light, stepping forward. What opportunities do you see for you? What people are appearing? What projects are you co-creating? Just spend a few moments with the beautiful wisdom of the rose, this gentleness of the rose along your rose petal path, and allow those images and the guidance to come to you. And Mary Magdalene says to you, I bless your journey with the softness of rose petals beneath your feet, with the wisdom of the thorn to know your clear boundaries. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. And with blessings for your path and love from my heart to yours.